currently ranked 9th in the East, right on the playoff bubble. Every game, every win. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this. We've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Jordan.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Freak in at the small forward. And for the Pacers, Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. Sabonis and Turner up front. And it's McConnell in at the point guard position. And they pick up 2. Well, you want to talk about efficiency in less than 25 minutes a game. Domantas Sabonis averaged over 9 rebounds, hit nearly 60% from the field. Was a 3-point threat, and he came off the bench.
And a great contract. I mean, one of the best value guys in the league because, you know that he can play on a playoff team and get big minutes. And I think the most interesting thing for me with him is I'm not sure him and Turner should be on the same team. I think he could be the kind of stretch 5 who could also go inside and bang some bodies for a really good team. And when you have him and Turner together, it's just too easy to go small and kind of exploit one of them. At some point, they're going to have to pick between those 2 guys. And it might even be right now. Like literally right now, this second, now that I've mentioned it.
You guys are watching the game.
Yeah.
Now, Freak, who's coming off a 13-point game against Detroit.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Bill, it's no secret that your heart lies in Boston. Just what was it like growing up in and around that area?
Well, it's definitely the reason I like sports as much as I do because it's so sports obsessed. A lot of it is cold weather stuff, I feel like, where there's 5 months a year that just stink, and then there's 3 other months that, it's just smoking hot and humid. And so the sports makes everybody kind of crazy because you're crazy anyway. But there's nothing like being in Boston when something good's happening, like Celtics making an NBA playoff run or the Bruins making a cup run. The Red Sox in September when the Yankees are coming to town, or the Saturday before a Patriots game, you can kind of feel it as the community of it. That's the difference between here and a place like LA.
It's formed you as a professional, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, you look at the way Kevin Durant releases it so high, makes it hard to block, which is why he's such an efficient inside scorer.
Oladipo, the pass to Sabonis. Brooklyn with the rebound. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
And Joe Allen will bring it up for the Nets. Bill, you look at the career path of Kevin Durant. Some guys want to be the man. Other guys want to be a significant part of a bigger picture. He can play a lot of different roles. And he's so good. That's what makes him so, compelling.
Right. He is a guy that can fit into any system and figure out what to do. And I think that's really rare talent. I actually think Larry Bird and Magic Johnson were like that. And I'd be willing to. LeBron is, in my opinion, one of the 3 best players ever. LeBron, you always kind of have to fit into what he's good at.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Pass to KD. It's Freak, top of the key, from past the arc. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. That's now 8 points for Freak. And from everything we're hearing, Bill, the draft's won and done at aspect may be coming to an end. Like it?
For me, the G League is the key to all of this. I would like to see the guys come right out of high school and go into the G League and have an actual infrastructure that's attached to the real team.
And the G League is having an effect on the NBA. There are a lot of former guys from that league playing in the big league.
And the other thing is, like, sports rights are becoming more and more valuable with the streaming services and just the fact that you can watch a game anywhere you are. You can watch it on your phone. You can watch it if you're in China. You can watch it if you're in Hawaii. And I think the G League should be a bigger thing. So if they can figure out a way to kind of steal college basketball's corner with some of this stuff while also preparing these guys. The one and done, that makes no sense to me. I don't understand what anyone gains from going to college for 5 months and then pretend they're a college student.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Freak, and it's Harris in at the small forward position. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Freak in their last outing against the Pistons was superb on the floor. He had 13 points, and along with what he did on offense, he had a big defensive night as well. He performed really well. And I could see his role expanding if he continues to make that kind of impact, Kevin.
Excellent, David. Yeah, he was very assertive in that last game, making things happen.
Absolutely made his presence felt. And I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to get it going early here tonight.
Yeah, I agree. They really need him. I mean, they need his energy, and they need his talent on the floor.
Warren against KD. Just 5 on the clock. Nice D from Durant.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And Indiana making a change here. Turner's checked in, and the Nets making a change here as well. Murray's checked in, and it's tied up with that one.
And Durant finally captured that elusive first championship in 17 and the finals MVP trophy to boot. An effortless scorer who has also made great strides defensively. His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Well, Bill, yet another engaging conversation. Thanks for stopping by. We always appreciate your time.
Yeah, next time let's talk about the hard salary cap. I think the people really love that one. Yeah, I have some ideas.
You'd make it interesting.
I have some luxury tax.
7 seconds left in the first half of the game. And the shot goes down. Irving's got his second basket of the night.
You can see there Irving just getting a little tricky with the handles. He has so many ways he can beat.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. There. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with... And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Victor Oladipo really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Sabonis and Turner up front. Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. And it's McConnell in at the point. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Clark, a big jump in scoring, but I think a lot of that is because of the prolific role players we have in the NBA now.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. When you think about starters putting up points, and then you have guys that fortify benches and can get points in bunches, the first name that comes to mind for me, Lou Williams. A designated role of scoring the basketball in limited minutes. And when he gets it going, watch out. Nobody quite like Lou Williams putting it in the basket as a role player.
Irving finds Durant, and here's Freak, guarded by Oladipo. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Boy, set up nicely there. Dinwiddie plays well without the ball. He's not just a point guard, fellas.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Passes to Sabonis. It's Oladipo on the wing. Takes a three. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
That's leadership. Doing what's necessary when it's necessary. Oladipo refusing to let the opponents get away with that.
It's tipped. Freak kicks to Allen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Irving for 3. And the Nets, another 3.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here's McConnell, covered by Irving. Fires from the wing. Sabonis, no good. Nets trail by 5. Here's Freak. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Freak's got 10.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Now, here's McConnell, guarded closely to the middle. Here's Oladipo, and it's Freak with the rebound. Brooklyn's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game.
And a great front office in Brooklyn. General Manager Sean Marks taking over in 2016, and he just signed an extension.
And you know, guys, that San Antonio tree has some great branches on it all over the league, and he's one of them. I mean, he's been a player, a coach, has worked in the front office. Marks understands all sides of the basketball business. You know, this is why Oladipo is a star. I mean, he has a unique ability to convert through really tough defense.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Leaf checked in for Sabonis. Johnson comes in for T.J. Warren. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Then for the Nets, Jordan, he's checked in for Allen. Chandler comes in for Kevin Durant. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Spencer Dinwiddie. Here's Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Hey, you know, Kevin, there's a reason why Jordan's a high percentage shooter. Shooting percentage a function of the kind of shots you get. He opts mainly for dunks.
Bounce pass from Brogdon. Here's Oladipo. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good. Here's Irving. He has 7. Harris outside. Inside. Out to Chandler. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Johnson. Johnson against Irving. Again, the Nets for 2.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Brogdon outside. Pass to Oladipo. 54 seconds left in the third.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Irving, good.
And, guys, once Irving finds that groove, it's really just fun to watch him go to work. Just no fear. Will take any shot out there on the floor.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. And it's Irving with the ball for Brooklyn. It's a 1-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
And this spot has always been Jordan's biggest drawback. He's never been able to make
changes for Indiana. Sabonis, he's checked in for Turner. Johnson comes in for Justin Holiday. And it's Oladipo in for Aaron Holiday. And a new group in for the Nets. Jared Allen's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Kevin Durant comes in for Taurean Prince. Freak's checked in for Rodions Kurucs. And Dinwiddie subbed in for LeVert. So for Brooklyn now, Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Irving. And it's Freak in at the 3. That's good from Allen on the assist by Freak. Allen's got the lead back up to 6 now for Brooklyn.
Boy, good touch inside. I mean, Allen does have a nice-looking shot, but he's really at home near the hoop.
And the Pacers call time here. They trail by 6. 1:56 left in the fourth. Now the presentation of our Jordan player of the game, Freak.
And he's had a very good night shooting the basketball. A little over 50% from the field, and a lot of those shots have come against some tight D. That shows the level of his focus and consistency.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Turner's checked in for T.J. Leaf. Warren comes in for Johnson. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Malcolm Brogdon. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on Nate McMillan talking to his team. He said he just wants them to play faster. It feels like they've been too lackadaisical with the ball and that their aggressiveness just isn't there right now. Kevin, back to you.
McConnell with it. He's picked up by Irving. Goes up, and it's Warren with the jam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
For 3, Durant. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Warren. Turner trying to free himself up. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Irving. And there's the pass to Freak. Here's Irving. He's covered by Warren. Just 5 on the clock. Freak. It counts.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Oladipo against Dinwiddie. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Kevin Durant.
Boy, that's some hard work being done inside by Oladipo, earning a trip to the line with his physicality in the paint.
Jordan, he's checked in for Allen. So he comes up empty at the line. To the paint, here's Durant. Good!
And Irving is comfortable running the offense. When a teammate's open, he's quick to whip it around and get him a good look.
And the Pacers call time here. They're behind by 5. 26 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. .26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Count it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Oladipo is a guy you can count on. You can bank on him coming through in the clutch for you.
Timeout called, the Nets. They're leading by 3. We've got 22 seconds left in the game. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the fourth, and they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
Timeout called, the Nets. They're up by 3. There's 21 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Freak, and that's an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Oladipo dishes to Turner. Warren the pass to Oladipo. And here's McConnell. There's the 3. A shot, no good. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Che, your team has already clinched a playoff spot. So what are some things you're going to be working on as you get prepared for the postseason?
Hey, our goal here on now is just to stay sharp and healthy, man. Keep a good rhythm. Keep momentum. Make sure we're at our best when the first round starts.
Well, it looks like you guys are peaking at the right time, so congratulations and continued success. Guys?
Thank you, David. Great interview once
A
again.
little overboard with some of these trade demands. Man overboard! Yeah, throw out the life ring. I get these guys are...
You guys ready to hammer out this deal?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, here's what they're starting with. Fantastic. Looking forward to a long and healthy relationship.
Me too, man.
Thanks, Che.
You're welcome. See y'all later, all right?
All right.